Namaskar, I am Samarendra. Most people look at Indian classical music and see an emotional, spiritual art form. They say a musician close their eyes and assume the music is just flowing out by pure intuition. They're completely wrong. As a 20 years custodian of Maihar Gharana and in my corporate life, managing high stakes vessel operations at the Kolkata port, I don't see mysticism. I see pure, rigorous systems engineering in the sitar. The sitar is not a vehicle for casual self expression. It is a highly complex mathematical machine governed by strict acoustics physics, kinetic constraints, and real time algorithmic calculations. If you are an engineer, a tech professional, or an analytical thinker, you have been told that learning this instrument takes decades of work, unstructured practice. Today, I am going to deconstruct. Today, I am going to deconstruct that myth. I am going to show you the structural code behind the music. Let's start with the hardware architecture. A professional sitar does not just have 6 or 7 main playing strings. It features a hidden matrix of 11 13 sympathetic strings, known as the tarab. These strings are not plucked directly. They are tuned to the exact frequencies of the ragas you are playing. When you strike a main string with absolute precision, the tarab string vibrate automatically through sympathetic resonance. If your tuning is off by even 2 hertz, the system fails. The resonance dies. But acoustic engineering means nothing without kinetic precision. Look at the mizrab, the wire plectrum on my right hand index finger. Casual tutors tell you just strike the strings. A system's approach dictates that the mizrab must strike at a precise 45-degree angle relative to the main string horizontal plane. If your angle shifts to 60 degree, you introduce friction, kill your velocity, and clip the audio. To execute a high-speed jhala section later in your training, your right hand stroke must be highly optimized, automated loop with zero wasted spatial movement. It is pure biomechanical. What I just executed is called mid, pulling a single fret laterally to smoothly glide across the multiple microtonal pitches. To the untrained ear, it sounds fluid. To an analytical mind, it is a calculated tension to pitch ratio. Your left hand muscles memory must map the exact physical millimeter of lateral pull required to hit a perfect microtonal note every single time. When we improvise the Maihar Gharana, we are not guessing what note comes next. We are operating within a strict constraint-based algorithmic called Vistar. Think of a raga as a system of rules. You are giving a specific set of inputs, the notes, and a rigid set of structural boundaries. You cannot skip the certain notes on the ascent. You must emphasize specific frequencies on the descent. When you enter Sawal Jawab, the real-time conversation loops with a master or a tabla player, your brain is executing a fast-running script. You must invent a complex rhythmic pattern, calculates its mathematical resolution on the fly, and execute it flawlessly so that the final stroke lands specially on the sum. What is sum? Sum is beat 1 of the 16-bit Tintal matrix. If your calculation is off by a friction of a microsecond, the entire structural performance collapsed. This is how classical music was meant to be understood, not as a hobby to pick up on weekends, but as a rigorous mental discipline that sharpens cognitive performance, spatial intelligence, and executive focus. Because of my responsibilities at the Kolkata port, I do not take on a crowd of casual students. I do not teach cheap hourly lessons for people looking for quick entertainment. I run a highly exclusive 12-week premium framework engineered specifically for analytical professionals, executives, and tech leaders who demand absolute structural logic and zero fluff. I take you from the fundamental physics of tone architecture to high-speed mastery and a professional recording audit. For this upcoming quarter, I am opening exactly 2 slots for high-performance individuals ready to commit to this level of lineage and logic. If you are ready to master the system under an uncompromised lineage, click the link below to review the curriculum, requirement, and submit your application. Let's build your framework. Thank you.